Hey there everyone and welcome to Sunday Live. So just like this time I have posted earlier at my Facebook page that yes, we're gonna be live at 12:30, and for the future updates I will try to keep all of my Sunday lives around 12 o'clock in the afternoon according to Indian Standard Time. Uh, that is going to be a quick update, and I will be waiting for people to show up. Usually it's really quick. We don't have to wait much longer. All thanks to you. So let's wait for a couple of seconds. In the meantime, I can say a hello to all of you who are sending hello messages here. So let's just try out that first of all. So hello BV Tech, hello Help for you. Hello SD Rafi, Vishal, hey Mr. Verghese, how is it going on for you? Hi Gaurav, Steve, Amit, uh, a lot of people. Hi Be Smart, Shahid, Rahul, a lot of highs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love that you have been showing to this channel. To me, it's really overwhelming situation. And just to want to give you a quick updates before we start our Sunday live. Uh, Things are going really quick, and you're going to see some massive changes in the Android app, as well as the iOS app is also going to come up very soon. And there is going to be complete revamping. Right now, the app that you see on the Android Play Store, it was just a test run to see how the things can go up with the app. And it really went really well. So it's going to get some massive updates so that I can launch up a final full up version for that app. For it will take a month because these things are not quickly and can be done fast. It's going to take a little while, but I'll try my best to do it very quickly. That was the one update. The second update is going to be also trying to revamp the learncodeonline.in website as well, so that I can provide you more learning track and more Q&A sections and all of that. So that is also going to come up. So these are the few quick updates along with a couple of more things that are going to come up. So that was quick update. Now let's come back to answer questions, because the main motto of this Sunday Live is to help you out, to answer your questions, to chat you directly and all of that. And in case you haven't yet hit that like button, make sure you do hit like at that small button with a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit that. It's an indicator that how many people are joined up, how many people are liking these live and everything. So let's try to answer a few questions here. In the meantime, you can hit that like button. Okay, so first question is from Rahul. Which one to choose, PHP or Node.js? Now, this is a tough situation because people are going to throw up a lot of advices to you, but I would say go ahead, get started with Node.js because it's a modern tech, really advanced tech. And once you're comfortable with Node, also make sure after that you jump into the PHP a little bit as well. Because most of the startups and wherever you're going to get jobs, since you're learning right now, they probably might be using Node.js. But again, PHP knowledge is something which is like essential thing. Everybody should have a basic PHP knowledge if you're getting started into web dev. So start with the Node.js, and in present era, actually, no programmer is good enough to just have one knowledge. You should have a command over multiple fields, and that's going to make you successful. So start with the Node.js and then slowly and gradually move into PHP. Okay, so let's answer. I have done. Thank you so much for the like. Keep hitting that like. I can see the number going up. Whoop, like that. Keep that coming up. Is jQuery worth learning? Yes, of course, of course. Yeah, everybody should be learning jQuery because sometimes jQuery really makes stuff easier, and especially if you want to just select any DOM level element or something like that. In the JavaScript, it's a little bit trickier sometimes, and in the jQuery, it's super easy. jQuery is not that tough. I believe you can learn it on a weekend if you are good in JavaScript. jQuery can be learned on a weekend or max to max in just a week. That's it. So it's worth spending time. So go ahead, get started there, Frank Richardson. Okay. So hello sir, make video on mean stack development. I will try to make a mean stack development video where we'll be trying to build a small application. Not as of now because things are going rapidly busy here. Once I'm done with the Android app and the iOS app things, then for sure we'll get back to more these kinds of video. But this doesn't mean I'm not going to be posting videos. Videos are going to be there for sure, but more of the time I want to spend with the app development and everything like that. So expect that to come up very soon. Okay. I want to make a website to inspire people because one of my cousins has committed suicide. That's sad. So I don't want other people to lose their lives, their relatives. So suggest me something. What can I do? That's really a good initiative, and really that's amazing. Surely you should learn web development and should create such website. That would be really a good, nice move to do so. It's something that we help for the society, because when we do something a little for the society, that makes society and world a really better place. So really a nice motive there, Vivek. Go ahead, do that. It would be amazing. So learn web development. Start with, you can try out a complete front-end developer bootcamp, or you can just learn it on the go. You can use Wix or other platforms that allows you to just drag and drop. In case your motive is just to create a website, I would recommend to just go for Wix or anything like that, so that you can just do your job. And if your motive is to learn the complete web development part, that's a different situation. Okay. Uh, let's answer. What is the best database to learn for Android app development? Okay, I would recommend Firebase. I have been recently approached by the Firebase guys from the Google. We had a little bit of the discussion about upcoming products and all these things. So yes, Firebase is amazing. I highly recommend that. If you're looking up for something like internal database or for a local storage, Realm would be something amazing. I recently used Realm in my iOS bootcamp. Very soon I'll try to include that in the Android, some of the videos of that as well. But go ahead, try out Realm if you're looking for a local storage. It's new, but it's reliable. It's reliable. And if you want to go something with the online one, go ahead, get started with the Firebase. It's amazing. There's no match of that. Good afternoon, Sagar. Glad to see you again. Hey, Zafar. Glad to see you again. Which one is better, React or Ionic, and why? It's not something like one is worst, one is best. It's not like that. It's something like a more over personal preference. I am a React preference guy because I love the impact of the React. It's so easy and the library is so small. And when the things are so small, you don't have to read too much in the documentation. Compared to the Ionic, it's far more big, and I don't like big documentation and everything. React is really small. You can just read in a week or so and just start doing things in it. And also I love the React Native part, how quickly and rapidly you can test your prototypes by designing apps and everything in that. So I love that. Uh, is PHP good for minor project? Yes, it's absolutely fantastic for smaller project. In fact, for all of my smaller projects, let's just say I have to take just an input of a mail or a couple of small things like that, I always use PHP. I don't pull out the big guns like Node.js for smaller work. Node.js is amazing for that. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Naveen says, hello Hitesh, which is your second programming language other than Python? After Python, I learned Java. uh, a lot of people just believe that I don't know Java or anything like that. No, I have designed a lot of apps in Java. After Python, I did learn Java, and after that, I moved into JavaScript. Good noon. Hello, Monu. Good noon to you as well. Hello by Abhishek. A long hello there. Uh, SD Rafi, bro, I want to learn cybersecurity. From where should I start? If you don't know, at learncodeonline.in, we have two amazing courses on cybersecurity. Go ahead, check that out. Uh, Hello Hitesh sir, make a video on IoT. Hey Akhilesh, as of now there is no plan of IoT because there is a lot of hardware requirement for IoT, like Raspberry Pi and everything. I did work on them, on these kinds of sensors and everything, burning out all of that data code and everything in my masters. I don't want to pick that up again. As of now, let's just be honest here. As of now, there's no plan for IoT in the upcoming nearby future. I cannot say for the long, but as of now, there is no plan for IoT. So let's just be honest here. Okay, so I have acquired knowledge in C, Java, HTML, that's quite a verbose domain, and currently learning Android and Python. Okay, that's quite much. In the future, I want to learn CSS and JavaScript. Can you guide me? Okay, so hey Avi, looks like you have been quite a lot of distractions there because all the things that you're learning are just scattered around. Don't do that. Once you learn one thing, then you have to move on to other thing. Learning just C, Java, HTML makes no sense. So just first of all, try out my complete front-end developer bootcamp that is going to give you whole knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, tons of other things. Once you are good in web dev, then move into complete Android development, make 10 apps. We make 10 apps in that course. So go ahead, try that out. This is how you move. You learn a lot of technology, but not simultaneously because it is not going to give you productive future. Yes, I always say learn knowledge from a lot of domains, but not simultaneously. Just learn first, then move into the second. Create like 5 or 6 projects in one and then move into the second one so that you know the stuff. Right now, just learning the HTML and Java and C is not going to be fruitful. So make sure you create something, product. It's important. It's always important. Okay. Jadhav says, what is the minimum RAM requirement for Android Studio 3.0? I would say 4 gigs of RAM at least. At least what they say on the website, 4 gigs of RAM is kind of a necessary because you know the phone on which I'm talking right now, this comes with a 4 gigs of RAM or 6 gigs of RAM. I don't know what that is. It's a OnePlus 3T. So at least have a 4 gigs of RAM and make sure you you enhance that. I recommend 8 GB, but on their website they say 4 GB, but I would say personally 8 GB or 8 gigs is must. How much Java for Android and how much time? I would say if you can write some code for loop, function, and can make some classes, that's more than enough for moving into the Android. Okay, Nimish. Satya says, sir, how do you manage backend of LC? Please answer this. I cannot discuss more about the backend stuff and all of the things that are going behind the scenes at Learn Code Online and app and everything. Let's just say it's being managed a lot of automatically than by me writing the code and stuff. I cannot discuss more of that. I hope you understand that. Okay, hey Ganesh, hi, Sukumar, okay, that was nice. Sir, is it possible, it's a question from Nikhil. Recently from my last live, a lot of people says, hey, why don't you shout out my name when you read my question? So I'm trying my best to read the names of the questions, name of the people who are asking the question as well. For this, I should get a thumbs up. Don't you think so? I should. So Nikhil says, sir, is it possible to get job without BCA but having Udemy certificate and other institute certificate as web developer? Certificate really don't count because just like degrees alone don't count, certificates alone don't count. You should have projects that should be hosted on some website or GitHub or something like that. Because if you're going without certificates and without degree, that means you're wholly and solely dependent on the work. So make sure you don't just rely totally on certificate, rely on your project, okay? So I hope this answers your question. Pratik says, how to become good in, how to become a good developer in Android. Do a lot of projects and you can try out my course at learncodeonline.in. We make 10 apps and make sure you scale that app, all those apps to next level by your own thinking and everything. This is going to give you a great idea of how to become a better developer in Android. I bought your Android Java course. Pratik says, I must say you made it really easy. There is a lot of plan going on for Java as well. I'm pretty sure everybody will be excited when that will come out. So thank you so much for that, Pratik. But yes, I have more surprises for all of you. How do you keep your hair so cool? I just don't worry about them. However they goes like that. So I don't really much care about my hairs. I don't get regular haircuts or everything. They just goes like that. Make a video on mean stack development. That's a repetitive question. Yogesh says, hello sir, I'm a PHP developer. Also, I know the WordPress, but I want to move any other language. Please suggest. Why don't you try out into JavaScript? It's an amazing tech, evolving quite a lot. You can work on Node.js, React, Angular, a lot of things with just JavaScript. make sure you don't just learn the vanilla JavaScript, that means the plain one. Try to learn the ES6 syntax X as well, okay? So, uh, Ayaz Zafar, what should we use? Native script or React Native? React Native, React Native. All the go. React Native. No question, no doubt about that. Uh, I wanted to confirm how much Java required for Selenium. Not much. Selenium is very easy. You don't even need to have much of the classes even there. Just a few loops and functions, and that's gonna be it. Selenium is an amazing domain if you are working on that. Uh, Nikhil says, how can we achieve AI in Java? As of now, there is not much of the popular and powerful libraries in Java for the AI, but it's going to come up soon. I expect that because it's not like one language is going to have a whole or complete domain over the AI. It's not going to happen. It will come up for Java very soon. Just like the Swift and Apple have a habit of doing everything front end and setting an example, just like they removed this the headphone jack, the 3.5 mm jack for the very first time. Everybody ranted about that, and now you can see the recent phone, like everybody is getting rid of the 3.5 mm jack, and it's gonna be it's something like, say, an Apple habit that it always says, I'm gonna do it for the first. For sure it's gonna come up for Java and Python and JavaScript and everybody as the time moves on. And let's move ahead. Good afternoon, sir. Shelly says, good afternoon, sir. Please upload videos on Python tutorial. Python videos are already there at learncodeonline.in. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead, check that out. Okay. How to master any language? Do a lot of project in it. As simple as that, Suraj. Green. Okay, Green says, curious to know from which college did you complete your degree? I'll pass that. Make a video how you work in beast mode. I have been working on the beast mode in the couple of days, and it's gonna be same in the next month. Entire app and iOS is gonna come up, revamping the website. It's gonna be completely like that. So yes, I'm already into the beast mode. Is LCU app designed using React Native or Android Studio? It's in React Native as of now, but it's gonna move up into Android Studio. Probably it's like 20th August right now. I think by 20th September, it's gonna move on into totally into Android Studio and like that. But no, not totally onto that. React Native part are going to be there, but you won't be able to tell the difference because it's gonna be so smooth after 20th of September. Let's just say that it can be a little bit here and there. Okay, so I hope this answers your questions, Yatendra. Praveen says, I want to do a certification course. Suggest me some, please. I have an amazing video coming up for the certifications because recently I saw an amazing comment in my YouTube channel. I took a screenshot of it. I'm gonna just blur out the email ID of the person who posted that because I don't want to make any trouble for anybody. But yes, I'm gonna make a video on certificate, and it's an actual scenario in India, and somebody needs to talk about it, and I'm gonna be the one who is talking about it. So it's probably gonna come up tomorrow. Wait for that. It's gonna be very interesting for all the people who are going after the certificates. And it's gonna actually tell you the truth, how the certification works in India, at least for a lot of exams. Okay, so let's like that. Still only one like. Why? No, likes are actually going up. A lot of people are showing the love. It's already around 180-ish. So I thought we're gonna cross 200 easily today with a like button, but hey, let's just see how much support I'm gonna get. Okay, so finally 210 likes. Good number for me. Okay, JS Crunade says, is MySQL outdated? Nope. MySQL is a very reliable technology and is being used by hundreds and dozens of people, and is going to be used in the future as well by a lot of people. So it's not going to go anywhere in the near future. I don't think so, like that way. So it's going to be stable. Okay. Hey sir, Mayank says, hey sir, I am CSC first year student. I don't like math. My moral is going down. What to do, sir? I make a lot of video to boost up all of your morals, so that you can learn programming, can start with that. Don't just feel down by yourself, because not everybody is a genius in math or like in playing games. Everybody has its own uniqueness, its own power. So go ahead, try to find that out. Math is not that much required when you do kind of a web development and everything. So why don't you try out complete front-end web developer bootcamp at learncodeonline.in or wherever you like. It doesn't really matter. So don't feel down. Not everybody is super genius in everything. So go ahead, try out, find out your strength, where you are good at. So let's pick up more questions. Suggest some projects. I do a lot of projects in every course. Go ahead, check that out. Uh, How can I buy courses from learncodeonline.in from Bangladesh? I'm gonna solve all of the issues, because recently a lot of people from a lot of countries are trying to move into learncodeonline.in, and very soon I'm gonna roll out in-app purchase for Android and iOS as well, so that you can purchase from there. It's gonna take like month or so, less than a month, of course. Uh, After that, you can just jump in there. Hi Danny, how are you? I want to start coding on data structure and algorithm. Would C be useful language to start thorough, or should I complete Java then start? This is a kind of a myth, because data structure and algorithm is not dependent on programming. It's not like it can only be done in C or Java or Ruby or Python. It's not like that. Data structure and algorithm is a concept. It's the way how you store your data, or how you align your data, or how the things are going to push or pop into your database. It's all about that. It's not dependent on any language. You can get started with anything that you know. Shivam is back again in another live video, just waiting for your live. Thank you so much for Shivam. It's impressive. Uh, is it Linux good for learning? Amazing, amazing. I'm always with the guys who says I'm gonna get started with Linux. Everybody should learn the basics of Linux, at least some permissions, directory structure, and all of that. Everybody should have the basics of Linux. So go ahead, Sanket. Go ahead with the Linux. No discussion about it. Just go about the Linux. It's gonna be an amazing skills that are gonna be helpful for Android, iOS, web dev, or DevOps. Whatever you're doing, it's gonna be important. Okay. MD Muhammad Azam says, Assalamu alaikum from Hyderabad. Thank you so much. Can anyone get skills equivalent to software engineer? Yes, everybody can get. There's no big deal in that. I got a job in startup. Should I join or search for MNC? It depends. If a lot of startups are going really good, and not everybody is an MNC from the day one. Everybody just goes with the startup and just proceed like that. So if you think that that startup is doing something that you are interested in, go ahead, do that. And if you're all about that, hey, I'm gonna get only for the money, I need a job in MNC, go ahead with that. There is nothing wrong in earning the money and saying that, hey, I just want to earn money. It's completely okay. It's fine. Uh, okay. In my college, two companies are coming next week. Okay, this is a question by Aditya. In my college, two companies are coming next week for next year's summer internship. I'm a third year CS student, and I have created some projects on Android app and web development. What can I do more? Please answer. You have done really good. Already, if you have made a lot of projects in there, I think you are all ready to go for an internship. I would say best of luck. Yeah, you have done already good job in making project. Okay. Please make a video on your journey to become ethical hacker and pen tester. Probably, Mayank. I'll try to do that very soon. Let's just see. Should I learn your Java course in one go? I bought it 2 days ago. Feel free to take your time. Don't be in a rush, Prateek. Take your time. Spend a good amount of time in learning the concept and everything. There's no rush to just complete the course. You have full time, all of that. So don't worry about that. Okay. I can't afford to buy courses, so please make free tutorials. I do make a lot of free tutorials on YouTube. Go ahead, check them out. And I will be continuing in making a lot of free and paid courses. So both of them are going to come up. I have made my college project in Android, but now I got job in iOS development. So how can I start in Xcode with Swift? Is it good to go in iOS or search for Android jobs? No, go ahead, explore different territories as well. You already know Android, so go ahead, get started in iOS. I do have an iOS 11 bootcamp. It's very fantastic and amazing bootcamp path. Go ahead, check that out at learncodeonline.in. All affordable and all amazing projects we have done in iOS. It's a good start, and I believe if you're already an Android developer, you're gonna pick that up really, really fast. So check that out. Why didn't you make an Android development course? Hey Innovation, in case you don't know, Android course is already out. It's there at learncodeonline.in on Android O, recently being rolled out. I think you are not updated, so go ahead, check that out. What apps have you developed? I have developed a lot of apps. I don't even keep the count of that. Even every course, I build like 10 or 12 apps. A lot of them are for the clients, so I don't push it on my personal account. Recently pulled out an app for learncodeonline.in that was just a test run. Is gonna come up. I don't just push like apps for ads and everything. I like to push the app that do something really good, and I don't like ads in the apps, so I don't do that. Okay, what about Swift language? Is it worthy? Yes, if you are already having a MacBook or you are interested in iOS development, Swift is the only way to go in. There are a lot of other ways, but I would say Swift is the most common way. What is the difference between web developer and web design? Web developer actually writes the code, while the designer is most over in the UI and UX part, working on the Sketch or Photoshop or Illustrator, moreover like that. And the developer is moreover into writing the code. It's a very thin boundary, but yeah, it's there. For college student, which is better for deep learning, Java or Python? I would say Python. Yeah. Why Linux is secure than other OS, I think you might want to say that. It's secure because it's open source. Everybody just modify it according to its needs. So there is no common source code. That's one of the many reasons why it's a little bit secure. But that doesn't mean it's a foolproof thing. Things get hacked and everything. It's a process. So you know how this goes on. Okay. I am in SharePoint admin, want to jump into developing. I only know C basics. Hey, why don't you get started? Just get started there. Okay. Any scope in cybersecurity? Hey, there's a tons of scope in cybersecurity. Uh, that's not even a good. Are you hiring? No, as of now, I can manage all the things on my own. It's not big deal for me, like managing website, Android app, iOS app, lots of web dev updates, making courses, videos. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but still I'm managing to do it. Very soon there is a plan actually. There's a plan to hire people from different colleges to make like coding clubs in the university so that I can guide them maybe in a month, once in a month and something like that. So that is kind of a plan. I'm being recently approached by a lot of students from the college to make a club, like coding club or something like that in colleges, and that is planned up. So in case you are also planning to go something like live coding club or something like that, I can definitely help you out. Some of the colleges has invite me to be on the campus for these live code sessions and everything. We're gonna make like a live Android app there, or maybe a website there just in front of the people, to tell them how things are being done. So yes, that kind of hiring, that's not even a hiring, that's kind of a making, expanding the team is going up. So in case you have something planned up, like inviting me to your campus for these kinds of things, I would be really happy to talk about it. Okay. Please add a course on advanced Java on LCO. Yes, that is in the plan. Okay. You didn't make a video about career in hacking. I can try that to make that. Prince Abdul says, do you make videos on concept of programming language only, or any other concept like mobile computing, cryptography, or networking? I don't make much on the videos on just the concept. I like to bring up the code directly onto the computer. That's what I mostly like to do. Okay. How much time will it take to complete your Android app development course? First and foremost, let's be honest, programming or making Android app or iOS app is not magic. It takes time. I expect that it's going to take up like 2 months or so to complete that course. It looks like a small course, but when you will try to do all these apps and everything, it's gonna take a lot of time. I expect if you spend like 1 hour or 2 hour daily, it's gonna be a course of around 2 months. But make sure you are consistent there and write every code that I do. So I think within 2 months you'll be good to go. Hi Kishore, how to develop a complete e-commerce website? There are hundreds of ways to do so, like React, Angular, PHP, Node, WordPress, Joomla, Drupal. There is a tons of things. That's a very vague question. Maximum speed with which your React.js course can learn. Okay, maximum speed, I would say a week. If somebody is like full flush into the JavaScript and also the basics of front-end web dev, I think within a week one can actually finish up the entire React.js course. But with saying that, not with the recent updates that I'm gonna roll up in the React.js course. It's gonna make a little bit longer course, but hey, you're getting more. Okay. So a lot of likes are coming up automatically. That's something amazing. Thank you so much. It's been 30 minutes and I have to get back to my work. Things are popping up around. I have to get back to work. When is your competition going to get started? Yes, the web dev competition is in the plan. I got stuck up with the Android app, iOS app, and so much of the things. But yes, it's gonna come up very soon. It's going to be an open competition where you will be just deciding which website is going to be best and everything. Everybody can participate, no kind of a fees or registration or anything. Um, it's going to be a just submission of the links where people can vote up which website is good, which website is not good. I'll be selecting like top 10 of those website that you'll be building up. And then I'll be posting up. People are going to vote on that. And based on the votes, we're going to pick up the person who has got the best website. So it's going to be a whole transparent thing. Uh, Hi there, everyone. Hitesh here, back again with another Sunday live. Thank you. Um, how much time will it take to complete your Android development? We have already answered that. Okay. So that's, sir, what is your salary? Enough? Good enough to live a happy life? What's your idea about, okay, where is that going up? Okay, questions gone up. Can I build an AI in NPCs and game similar to Google Assistant or Siri? Depends on what kind of things you're using in that. Yeah, sure, AI is not such an alien thing anymore. It is being used everywhere. Uh, Hello Tej, what do you think about the doing nano degree from Udacity? Do you have any idea? Not much idea, but let me tell you one thing. Nano degree is not a degree, it's a certification. It's just the name that they have registered as nano degree, but it's not official by AICTE or any other organization of the world. It's just a certificate, okay? Make sure you understand that. Okay, MacBook Pro 13 with 24-inch monitor, good for 4 years to go from developer point of view. Yeah, it's more than enough. Are you Indian? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, my daily routine. Morning 5 to 7:30 programming, 9 to 4:30 college, 5:30 to 8 Java, your front-end developer course, 8:30 to 10:30 gate preparation. Is it good practice? If you really want to go in the gate and everything like UPSC and other exams, I don't know, just clear up your focus because you're already working really, really hard and I don't want you to be that jerk. I don't want myself to be a jerk to just discourage you. But I would say try to focus because if you are good and you just want to go into UPSC exam or GATE exam, just prepare for that. If you want to be a programmer, just prepare for programming. So uh, clear up your criteria, what you really want to do. Yes, by that, I simply don't want to be a jerk to discourage you, but yes, clearing up your goals is a good thing. Scopes in Kerala Android dev, lot of scopes. Hello from Pakistan. Hello from India. That's nice to see. A lot of people are joining up the community. Uh, a lot of questions are just going on and I'm not able to read them. uh, what is shared hosting? Okay, I can make a complete video on shared hosting. And just like that. Okay, so we have done a lot of questions today. And for today, I'll be just closing up this live session here because I have a lot of work to do, and this all work is for you guys. This is all for your advantage and your facilities to make Android app, iOS app, and everything. It's going to come up. You will see all of these updates as soon as we go. So right now, I would say bye-bye, and I'll be getting back to work for what I've been doing. And this was an awesome Sunday Live with all of you. I will try to make sure we don't break this routine. We always go Sunday Live on every Sunday. And now I will try myself best. I'll try best so that I can keep these Sunday Lives around 12-ish so that more people can join up and can have a predictive thing that, yes, I'm going to come up. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button if in case you haven't yet subscribed to my channel. Do hit the subscribe button, and we're gonna hang out on next Sunday. In the meantime, don't forget to watch a lot of videos that I'm gonna upload in the next week. Bye bye and happy coding.